I'm laughing because I just had another experience which is worthwhile sharing, I think. So I was driving this young guy and his parents to the airport early morning again here. It's like 4:30 right now. So I just dropped him off. But towards the end of our ride, like he was sitting beside me here and his parents were sitting behind. They were fairly quiet because they don't know English, but he and I were having a great conversation. But then he says, and he's like, he comes from a very respectful culture, but he says to me, "If I may ask, you are so energetic in the morning," he said. Like, where do you find your source of energy from? And I was thinking about it and I'm like, On the one hand, I said, my first response was, this is the part I try to like camouflage in the morning because not everyone is very spry and like bright and cheery in the morning. So you know what it's like when you meet someone who's just too enthusiastic in the morning and you're like, oh, please, like tone it down, right? And it's I have that in mind where I don't want to overwhelm my riders. So I try to make sure that that's in check. But I said, so that's the one thing. I try not to wear too much of that so that it's not so affecting for my riders. But then secondly, to answer the question, I said, for me, I feel like my energy comes from the principles that drive me in life and the reason for why I get up even in the first place. There's some ambitious things that I'm pursuing in life that mean so much to me, and I mean, I'm in the midst of it. Like when I come out here to drive for Uber, when I go to work early in the morning, there's things I want to get accomplished. And so that's one of the driving things, is like I have a mission and agenda that I want to strive for. But even in the midst of pursuing whatever it is, those goals that I'm aiming for, whatever those things are, it's also, what about the opportunities in the middle of the journey, like the interactions that I get with people? How can I experience those in a way that also makes it so worthwhile? How can I, in essence, connect with the riders that I have, even early in the morning, in ways that are meaningful? If there's an openness from them to connect that way, how can I facilitate those conversations? How can I have those experiences with these individuals where it's like, this is good, this is like, this hits the right notes, you know? So I think that's what drives me, and energy-wise, is the what could be. And I like thinking about that beforehand so that I can walk into it and say, yeah, we're doing this on purpose. We are here on purpose. And regardless of where they're at energetically, there's still going to be some exchange there, which benefits both of us. I think that's what drives me. It was a good question, and I think I may still need to ponder that question a bit more, because there's more to it that I'd love to reflect on. But those are my initial thoughts. It was I just laughed when he said that. Because one, it is the kind of thing I try to tone down in the morning. Obviously I wasn't as successful with him because he was still able to see it, but he was really appreciating it, saying that he found it really encouraging, and I think he was asking from a place of saying that he wouldn't mind feeling the same thing too, right? And yeah, another experience in the course of my morning here. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day.